Well, here we are at Advanced Auto Parts. Used to be a Pep Boys. I'm gonna see if they have a cart. Put all this crap in. Just put it right here. 3,000 miles on. So we're here with Brandon, and we're gonna test the battery for a load. It's fully charged. Cold cranking amps.
Capacity units. Minutes. It's 130. Okay, so that's going to run that test.
Here's here. Says, you know, a car with such low mileage. Going, what? It's a 2006 Lincoln Town Car. It's a 135 amp. Load test in progress. Well, let's pause it until it's over. Further diagnostics. Oh, replace battery. So, where did it fail? Cranking results fail. Voltage 12.57. Cold cranking amps 418 versus was like 600 something, 650. Okay, so far the battery's not good. So we got the belt on there. We got the positive and negative. How does it test? Oh, there it is, a pigtail.
Yeah, we just gotta find one that'll fit. This bad boy. Actually, I don't even know if we have one.
Most common car in the world. It's like the same. It's like the same as the police cars have. You know,
Yeah.
Same engine, same platform. This is big, long, extended police car.
2137. There we go.
I pull up behind people and they slow down. I swear that looks like a cop car sometimes. My son goes, "Why did you buy that?" I go, "I didn't buy it. Your mom bought it." So far the battery failed. It's just so weird.
Which is what caused your battery.
So this is the Alternator. So we got 10 volts. So this is bad right here. See that? Crazy. Wow. Okay, another day. So I'm back. So I ordered a alternator on Amazon, AC Delco, $125, 135 amp. And we've got overcast skies. We have a hurricane heading our way. The remnants of a Hurricane K And we have a big fire over in wine country. It started in Hemet. It's like 37,000 acres. It's in all these hills over that way. Hopefully the rain will put it out. So I've got this. I got this area cleaned up the best I could, better than before. And I'm just going to put that battery back in for now. What was it, like over 400 cold cranking amps? It was supposed to be 650. And from what I've read on the internet, the cold cranking amps is like when it's really, really cold out. Cars don't like to start. The batteries don't like the cold, but it's always warm here. So I'm going to see if we'll test the voltages and everything. If they're still wacky, then we'll go ahead and replace this thing. Dang. Crazy. Battery's back and cleaned up this whole area right here. Maybe I'll do a little more cleaning, but you know, just got to wait for the alternator to arrive today, which is pretty good. A lot of those other companies, yeah, we'll get it to you by Friday, you know, and I got to be somewhere on Friday, so that's the way it goes. Well, not much I can do until I get the alternator. I'll put it on there. Shouldn't take long, and then we'll test everything out. And it just started raining a little bit, so it's gonna start pouring too. So this is the alternator here. We got 115, not bad. One day. It's it fits. Okay. I mean, it's pretty hard to beat Amazon. I don't know if it's rebuilt or new. It says all components 100% new. It's probably rebuilt. New units are manufactured. So we'll see, you know. You never know with these things. I mean, you look at that nut. It looks all rusty, doesn't it? It's like, why would you put a picture like that up? What an idiot. I should put a comment. Is that nut rusty? Why does it look rusty, or is that special? You know? Idiot. Now this one, well, I guess that looks pretty rusty too. I don't know, optical illusion. Anyway, so we'll just wait for that thing. It's just an alternator. At least the parts are pretty cheap for this car. Easy to work on. I haven't had any problems with it in, I think, 2 years we bought it ago. We bought it. What the hell? Wind is blowing everything over. Okay. Let's wait. Oh boy, I can't wait. Well, it arrived at 1:30 p.m. Let's take a look at this thing here. The temperature's cooled off. It's cooled off to 79 degrees. AC don't go. Let's take it out. There they are. Looks pretty clean. That's it right there. Electrical plugs in the same spot. Positive lead there. Oh, look at that nut. It's not rusty. They should have used this one for their picture. Spins nice and freely. Yeah. Great. Flint, Michigan. Great. Okay, got the alternator back on, built back on. It's pretty easy. Pretty easy. And just figure out how to get this thing back on. Okay. And then you get that 1/4 inch. Why didn't they just put a screw on there? Yeah, well. And hook the battery back on. Okay. Got the belt on, good tension. Kind of needs to be over this pulley a little bit better. Yeah, right there. I'm gonna loosen this a little bit. Okay, got it. A little break in the rain. A little break in the rain. Little rag. Get some of this stuff. It's really good. Final touch. It'll make everything look like new. Yeah. All right. Damn, humidity. Okay, so now I just gotta hook the battery cable up and then give it a shot. Okay, so we've got pretty good voltage before starting. Let's see what happens. It starts. Pretty good voltage there. Let's see what the engine looks like. The old man had put this thing on here. It comes off, but whatever. I'm old now, I guess. Very quiet engine. It'll warm up a little bit. Fantastic. least it's cooled off. God, it's not 100 degrees. God. Body can only take so much. All right, let's see what happens. Let's see what happens when I turn the headlights on. Pretty good. Well, let's try the AC. Let's see. Let's turn the temperature down. Ice cold AC. Oh my God. Let's turn the lights on. Yeah, it's pretty good. I think we fixed the problem. These things I've never really, I've never really figured it out. It's kind of okay. So I guess I got 22,000 miles, almost 23. Still a time capsule. That was one of the easiest alternator replacements I've ever done. Yeah, it took 3 days, but I take my time. I'm retired. Sick of my wife always needing something. So you can see I took the hood ornament off. And a lot of people get angry. Why did you do that? Because every time I put that car cover on, it pokes a hole through the car cover, and then the car cover starts ripping. And I would have a tennis ball that I would stick over the thing, but it was stretching the car cover. And with the breeze, it gets really breezy here in the afternoon because we get breeze from the Pacific Ocean. And the cover's just going up and down. Eventually, it just rips a hole. I think I've gone through 3 car covers with that. I just buy these cheap kind of gray ones. I mean, price on them now for this car is $35. I just buy one every 6 months or once a year. I pretty much have it on there most of the time. I had a 6-layer car cover. That was the first one, but it trapped the heat inside, and it had a bubble this big on the roof where it just bubbled the paint. The paint just off, big, that big. So I said, you know what? This Ford paint, I know some of the pickup trucks had the same thing where they have this flaky white paint. I don't know why, but maybe the previous owner just didn't keep it waxed. The car lived outside from what I could tell. He lived up there in Moreno Valley where it gets 10 degrees hotter than it does here during the summer. So that probably weakened the paint. So I said, okay, researched it some more, and looking at the reviews on these car covers that I bought on Amazon, the first one, guy with a Jaguar just restored a really nice Jaguar, I think XKE or something, and he bought one of those covers, and he had painted the car yellow, and he had bubbles all over his paint with these 6-layer car covers. So I researched it, and it said you should have a breathable car cover. So this is single layer, breathable. Okay, you can get real nice car covers for indoors. I mean, they last for freaking ever indoors, but out here, it's a brutal environment for cars to live. Anyway, so we're done with this car. If there's anything else that comes up, I'll videotape it. You know why I videotape it? So I remember when and what I did to these cars. I mean, all my cars. I've got another YouTube page called My German Cars. Just type it in, and whenever there's this car that needs any help, it's been doing pretty good. I did a lot of work to it. But I think my son's 300E is gonna require something. It's got a weird starting issue developing. Anyways, this is John, and there's the harp, and about $125, and we're good for right now. The battery seems to be okay. We'll see. If it starts acting up in 6 months when it gets cold, we'll just replace it. No problem. Later.